This is the ancient temple of Nazareth.
This is the house of Mary now.
Yeah.
This is the house of Mary.
This is the entire village.
Oh wow.
Sudah. This is a village of men.
They got sewer lines.
Yeah, we cannot go inside. This is an archaeological place. I'll tell you what it is.
He's going to tell us what it is. Yeah, he's going to tell us what it is.
See, they have these big red banners, flags, with the communist thing on it. Because this is the Arab Israeli Communist Political Party. And it says one front as Jews and Arabs against Netanyahu. Wow. That's what it is.
They don't like Netanyahu.
Obviously, they don't like Netanyahu.
Russians.
Says Jerusalem, they're saying now Jerusalem is the capital of Palestine, not the capital of Israel.
Yeah.
حيونا الكادحين للعمال وفلاح مسلحين وطلبة ساعدنا وابتدينا تعالنا المسلحين وطلبة ساعدنا وابتدينا ناس بالطاري مالوش راجع والنصر يقرب من عينينا ناس بالطاري مالوش راجع اطلع يا قمرنا وضوي الكرة الأرضية اطلع يا قمرنا وضوي الكرة الأرضية ونخلقنا نعيش بكل خلقنا نعيش بحرية هذا نعيش حرية
Goes down here. All those children.
Jewish people do not even believe in Jesus, never mind Mary. So there are Messianic Jews nowadays, the ones who just start accepting the ministry of Jesus. But the vast majority of Jews, especially the religious Jews, Jesus who? Okay, he never existed. It's a lie that some people started and they don't believe in it. But the Messianic Jews is a very, 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 very small percentage of Judaism today. They think, yeah, he existed and they follow him as Jews.
He is the
They
Messiah.
don't accept him totally
the
because
Jewish
they want to
Messiah.
still be continued Jews because they believe he was a Jew, which is true. Now, another major religion in Israel is Islam. Jesus is a true Messiah. He is called the Messiah in the book of Quran many times. He's a prophet, and if you do not believe in him if you don't believe in Jesus in Islam, you're not a Muslim anymore. He's equal to Abraham, Moses, Adam, Muhammad. They're all the same in front of God, the prophets and messengers. And if you don't accept him as a prophet or a messenger of God, you are no longer a Muslim. Okay? So that's what Muslims think of him. Now, in Mary, and Catholicism, folks, Mary, she is the mother of the church. She is the mother of Jesus. She was assumed up to heaven after she died. In Greek Orthodox Church, they believe she is buried just outside the Garden of Gethsemane. Catholicism, they say no, she was taken up to heaven. Some believe she's buried in Ephesus, Turkey. So they're different traditions. But nobody of the major religions think of her as a god. I mean, maybe some people started doing this in India. Some of it doesn't matter what country, but that's not. Yeah, that doesn't make it right. You know what I mean?
Mary's not a god.
In the Catholic Church, she's the mother of God, and that's what they call her, the mother of God, because that's when they do the rosary, and she's the mother of Jesus. But they never call her a god in Catholicism. Yeah. In Islam, Mary is the most important woman that God ever created because she brought Jesus to this earth. Yeah, so that's how they look at her. A mother of a prophet, not a mother of God or a mother of someone regular. She's a mother of Prophet Jesus.
I always understood pray to the rabbi, pray to Jesus.
Now, another question.
Yes, sir.
I know, guys, this is something which is very controversial. There are people who come and they convert other nationalities to Islam. They do a ritual here. Like I know Americans who do that, Australians who do that. There are people who say, like I'm an Indian man, Marie is a French. Romola is from India but living in Canada. There are people who say when you go to Israel, you should convert to a Jew. Who says that? There are people. So they say a prayer, they do a ritual, and they change your name. They don't say, it's like Peter Kumar becomes Ben Haddad, and then they say from now on you're a Jew. A lot of people are becoming like that.
You mean a lot of people? I never heard that before.
To be honest with you, brother Peter, I never heard this story before, but I'll tell you this. back in the 1960s and 70s, it was very easy to become. Excuse me. So back in I was talking about the early days of the Jewish state, folks, when they wanted to bring a lot of Jews to be, for political reasons, they wanted more Jews than Arabs living in Palestine, which is the Israel today, So if you are a Russian and you brought a document, maybe a lost passport or a birth certificate, that your grand uncle is Jewish, that's good enough. We'll take you in. And really, that's what happened. If your father's neighbor is Jewish, well, that's good enough. We'll take you in. Not only that, folks, before they made it to Israel, their Israeli passports were waiting for them at the airport. The minute they came in, they became citizens right away. Today, we have 1 million Russians in Israel. Now, listen to these numbers, everybody. Out of the 1 million Russians, 60% are non-Jews. Christian, no, not all of them. Out of the 60%, 80%, their identification says, 80% says no religion. So 20% of the 60% are Christians, that leaves 40% Jews. A couple of months ago, January 1st, the chief rabbi of Israel, Rabbi Ammar, said, whatever happened back in the 70s, maybe 80s, that's not going to happen again. If you don't show me 110% Jews, that you're Jewish 110%, forget about it. It's not going to happen. He said it very good. It's not going to happen. You have to prove 110%. You have to show me your birth certificate, your grandparents' birth certificate. Show me that you're really Jewish, and otherwise we're not going to take you in. He said, when I learned that 60% are not even Jews, what are they doing here? So what happened is, folks, back in the days of this former Soviet Union, you know how bad it was in the Soviet Union? There was no food, no bread. They needed this. They faked their ID. A lot of them faked their IDs, and it was easy to migrate to Israel because not because they wanted to come to Israel, folks. Most of them were here for temporary, because their eyes were up on the United States, Canada, and Europe. So because once you become a citizen of Israel, you can travel wherever you want. Okay? But the rabbi said, no, that's not going to happen again. That's it, we're done. 110% Jewish, otherwise we're not going to take you in, sorry. Because after I learned these numbers, this is chaos. It's not going to happen again.
Do you know if a new museum they're building for we're having a lot of conversions to Christianity?
No, not that I know of.
I was thinking like this guy burning that
I honestly did not hear of it, so I don't know. I never heard of it. Nope. Sorry. Hebrews, the Hebrews, not exactly the Israelis today, because the Israelites 3,000 years ago were 100% Jews. The ones who were lost, wandered in the desert for 40 years, 2 generations. Israelis today, I'm an Israeli, yes, citizen, but doesn't make me a Jew. You know what I mean? So they have no linkage. They have no. It's like 3,000 years ago. Well, things have changed. People migrated. So. Yeah, like I said earlier today, even Judaism has changed many times. I thought you had. Peter is half Palestinian. Did you all know that? I can see your DNA, Peter. You qualify, brother.
The problem is when you know about Indian, Christian, and when I travel a lot in the Western countries, and they don't look at me like a piece of dog. I don't do that. Now, usually they come and say, oh, you should do this, do that, you should do this. And then I ask them, so what does the Bible say? That's not the Bible says this, then we just look at them like this. And then they ask me, who are you? It doesn't matter. People judge. Because I don't know, because everywhere religion is promoted. People make a lot of money in this. A lot of money. When people come here to become Jews, you have to pay.
I never think you were from New Zealand.
You know, the strategic industries, the F-16I, I'm sorry, the Abrams tank, the Merkava, the HETS, all this is really, and I said, you know, software, high-tech took over. So high-tech is pretty number one. Number two are still the strategic industries. Third largest industry in Israel, everybody, is the diamond and the jewelry industry. Yeah, they buy diamonds from South Africa, Tanzania, all over Africa, and it's sold in the Israeli and US markets. It's a huge business worth billions of dollars. Every shop we go to, we will find people selling jewelry. They love jewelry in Israel and diamonds. We do have we mine one stone only, and it's called the malachite. It's a green blue stone. You can see it later today when we go to the shop in Bethlehem. It's called the malachite from King Solomon mines. It's only it's a semi-precious stone found here in the southern part of Eilat, in the southern part of the Serb Israel, in the Timnah Park. That's where they mine. They look for it. Ahava Cosmetics. You will find them. We'll give you the chance to buy them. Not in Bethlehem. We'll find them in Qumran, the Dead Sea shop. Everybody. The last day we go to the Dead Sea. You can buy Ahava, A-H-A-V-A, which means love, Ahava. Those are excellent products. They're very expensive online, but if you buy in Israel, you can buy them for almost very cheap prices. Yeah, they always have specials, you know. They always have specials. You know, buy one get one free.
مش مشكلة هلا راح شمال على
Carry on. No.
بجيبك على العاصمة خليك على اللي بجيبك على العاصمة هلا لقدام تاخد على اليمين بعد رجعك على الجسر جسر حتصير لك اياه كله بجيبك عند العاصمة
Yeah, it is good.
It's all right. There's some back there that had Mazda, Ford, Honda. Yeah.
So Bob, are the cars out here sales pretty expensive?
Yes, there's 112% tax on vehicles in Israel.
Oh my God.
And gas is so expensive. We pay almost $6 a gallon.
Oh goodness.
Oh,
And we're in the Middle East, for crying out loud. We should not be paying that much.
That's right.
Y'all have the
Yeah,
oil.
but 65% of it goes to the government, taxes.
Of course it does.
Yeah, 65% of every gallon goes to the government. Very expensive.
The majority.
So like for like a Toyota or Mazda we saw back there.
For Toyota Corolla, how much you pay for it in the US? 18,000, 19,000?
Yeah.
Maybe 20,000. In Israel, the same vehicle, the same options, it will cost you about 35, 36,000, almost double.
American dollar. Oh wow.
And if it's a luxury vehicle, you pay more.
Yeah.
It depends. The different categories. It depends. What are you buying?
The numbers you're saying is in US dollars?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What about the insurance? Is insurance?
Insurance is expensive. Gasoline, like I said, is very expensive.
Wow.
But that's how it is.
What's the average wage?
The minimum wage is 5,300 shekels a month, which is almost $1,400 a month. We get paid in monthly salary, not a week's pay. So $1,400 a month, and the average wage is about $2,500 a month, which is not bad, in Israel, not bad.
Yeah.
Compared to Middle Eastern countries, we're doing really good. I think we're number one. Besides United Arab Emirates, we're number one. That brings a lot of illegal immigration, from Africa, from Chad, Sudan, Darfur, Eritrea.
Yeah.
Yeah, our average is $2,500 a month.
Okay.
But taxes are high. For example, 35% of my paycheck goes to government.
Oh, wow.
That's 1/3. 45% of my paycheck goes to the government. Extra gasoline, it's expensive, but I think, health services are amazing in Israel. We all are covered for a small monthly fee. I have 3 kids, and I pay like $300 a month. That includes everything. That covers everything, including dental care to my kids until the age of 18.
Okay.
Yeah. Even IVF is free in Israel, twice.
IBM?
IVF is free twice.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So you can have kids. They help you out with IVF. You have 2 kids, and then you can do it again on the house.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's great. In vitro fertilization.
When you don't have children,
If you can't have children, they take a man's
so you gotta
sperm,
get
woman's
about
egg.
20,000, 30,000.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, it's free twice here in Israel.
Wow.
Till you have kids.
What's the name of your health system?
But then if the first time didn't work, the second time you keep trying until it works.
What's
But
the
if-
name of your health system out here?
The name?
Yeah.
What do you mean the
We
name
need to
of it?
learn, the United States, we need to learn how to do healthcare better.
He needs some.
What's
Yeah,
the
maybe
name-
maybe you should.
What's the name of your health plan?
We don't have a name for it. It's just a health plan. A health plan, I guess.
It's just a health
Oh, the Americans, they know about it. They know it very well.
They know about it.
But there are a lot of pharmaceutical companies in this that don't want you to have it.
That's exactly right.
Because it's, hey, welcome to capitalism,
Yes.
They have a cure for cancer. We know that.
Right.
They have a cure for everything. Just no. Why stop milking that cow?
That's right. All that radiation and chemo.
Uh-huh.
So people should die for the sake of life.
They die. Because the
That's their mindset.
so much. And no doctors.
Kill you just because of it.
And the doctors. Every time Modi has one another little thing, they send it to a different doctor. Nobody can take care of everything. My ear went to a different doctor. My eye went to different.
So this is the downtown area of Haifa, folks. See, it's shut down because this is the the Jewish part of the city, but there are Arab neighborhoods. They should be open. The churches are open. Restaurants are open.
Yeah.
كل يوم سبت اليهود مليان مش بناكل وقهوة وبتغدوا مطاعم مليان هون بس مين كمان No, they go to the Arab sections, Arab neighborhoods. It'll be very, very busy in the Arab neighborhoods of Haifa. You'll see it in a minute. So we're gonna make a left turn now, folks. This is called the German colony. This is one of the nicest neighborhoods, and you see how busy it is now. The Arab people and Israeli people, they come to eat here. Because this is Arabic Haifa to the left. The German colony. See all these houses with the red roofs, older houses? This was a neighborhood built by the German Templars in the 1920s and 30s. They're Christians.
What is it?
They have nothing to do with the Nazi Germany in 1939, 1944. But after the creation of the State of Israel in 1948, they forced them out just because they're German. They made nothing evil, they had nothing to do with the Nazis, but just the fact that they are German, the Israeli government kicked them out. And so all their houses now, they became museums, hotels, and coffee shops from the German colony. And we're gonna drive it through it. Go up to Stella Maris. Stella Maris, folks, by the way, means the star of the sea. Cave of Elijah, we'll visit that first, and we'll come back to the lunch and the Baha'i Gardens. That what you see in front of us are the Baha'i Gardens. People, the followers of Baha'u'llah. Baha'u'llah, folks, was one of the Persian, Iran, Persian people about 160 years ago, and he called himself a prophet. In the religion of Islam, it doesn't matter if you're Shiite or Sunni, Muhammad is supposed to be the last prophet, not Baha'u'llah, not anybody else. So he was arrested by the Iranian Persian authorities, and they said, we will send you an exile to the end of the world. So they looked at the map, they opened up the map, and the end of the world was where the Mediterranean comes to an end, or where it starts. So they brought him over here, and his son Al-Bab, the Bab means the gate, is buried in that golden dome. This place represents the Baha'i faith. Baha'i faith, folks, it is about the three monastic religions. They believe that Jews, Muslims, and Christians should unite under one book called the Book of the Baha'u'llah, the Glory of God. There should not be three religions, there should be just one religion called the Baha'i faith. Brings them three religions in peace. So those are the Golden Dome is the site where his son Bab is buried. The Baha'u'llah himself is buried somewhere else in the city of Akko, which is 30 kilometers north of Haifa. They also have beautiful gardens up there, not as beautiful as those here. But this is the shrine of his son, the Bab, or the gate to the faith. Most of them are in Persia, United States, Australia, Europe, Canada. They're it's a very wealthy community, folks. So we're gonna go up to Stella Maris first, Star of the Sea. The monastery they close at 12:30. We made it. We'll visit that first, and we'll come back here for lunch and the Baha'i Gardens. We will stop everybody at the Baha'i Gardens, I promise. We'll come back to this to take pictures, but I want to take you to the Stella Maris for closing time. Carmel, the vineyard of the Lord. And then in a moment, if you look to your right, there's the Mediterranean. This is called the Haifa Bay, the Bay of Haifa. Beautiful area. Haifa Bay, the port of Haifa. It is the second largest port in Israel. The first one is Ashdod. Ashdod is south of Tel Aviv. This is the second largest. The third one is the port of Eilat, down by the Red Sea. Sorry, the Mediterranean.
Wow.
Yes, we're in the Eastern Mediterranean, Bay of Haifa, Port of Haifa. See all these ships out there, bringing things, buying, selling, all that stuff.
Video?
Yes,
That's
of
a good
course.
video.
So everybody will go to the parking lot in a minute. We'll leave the bus and go down to the for closing time.
Yeah.
Var det